video, we're going to answer a very popular question. What do we think about Cybertruck, and how would it work as an RV towing vehicle? Cybertruck is Tesla's all-electric pickup truck. First of all, let's talk about the design of Cybertruck. It's very polarizing. In fact, it's probably one of the most controversial vehicle designs I have ever seen. And you got to tip your hat to Elon Musk on this one, because nobody saw this coming. It really looks like something out of a science fiction movie, but when you dig a little deeper into the design, you will see that form follows function here. The exterior and body of the truck are stainless steel, and they're really designed to be very rugged, durable, dent-proof, and to really keep the occupants of Cybertruck safe. They did break the glass during the demonstration of Cybertruck, but I don't spend a lot of time flinging stainless steel balls into glass of my truck, so I'm not really too worried about that. It's a love or hate type of design. At first, I thought this can't possibly be the final design of the truck. And then I realized, no, this really is the final design of the truck. As I continued to look at the truck, it became more and more appealing to me. And pretty soon I started to imagine myself in this truck. And I can understand a lot of you out there will probably hate it. But if you are bored of the same old pickup truck, then you might take a look at Cybertruck, because it looks radically different from anything you've seen before. The one possible issue I have just looking at the body design of the truck has to do with the sidewalls in the bed of the truck. There's a good bit of storage capacity in that bed, but I'm not sure I would like that slant decline from the cab of the truck down to the rear. And I'm talking about just either side of the truck. A lot of times when we are RV camping, I'm reaching into the side of the truck. One of the things I kind of regret about our bicycle storage setup that we have on our current truck, Seymour, which is an F-250, is it's restricted me from reaching in from the side of the bed. It just looks to my eyes, not having seen Cybertruck in person, that it's going to be hard to reach in from the side of the truck and grab stuff out of the bed of the truck. I'm completely comfortable with the futuristic look of the truck. And you know, the stainless steel would complement the aluminum skin of our travel trailer quite nicely. And it would be an interesting blend of old school in terms of the Airstream and totally modern, contemporary, even futuristic with regard to Cybertruck. In the base model, which is a rear-wheel drive configuration, there's one motor, and it has a pretty reasonable price attached to it of around 40 grand. If you step up to two motors, your towing capacity goes from 7,500 pounds to around 10,000 pounds. And you're looking at around a $50,000 outlay, and it will be an all-wheel drive truck. So we would need at least the two-motor version, I'm afraid, to tow our rig. If you step up to the three-motor version, you can tow up to 14,000 pounds with Cybertruck. And the three-motor version retails for around $60,000. I'm sure when you start adding options, like all other automobiles, the price will climb. It's certainly not a cheap vehicle, but at the same time, if you price any kind of diesel pickup truck, you'll find that it's very competitive. In fact, if you go out and look at the retail sticker of a brand new, for example, Ford F-250, you're going to see that with options, you can easily get those sticker prices above $80,000. So I think the pricing on Cybertruck is reasonable. Let's talk a little bit about the solar aspect of Cybertruck. It's an all-electric vehicle, so you're going to have to recharge that battery on an ongoing basis. Apparently, it has a towing range of around 500 miles. So that's pretty good, because on an active day of towing, we typically don't tow more than 250 or 300 miles. That's just the way we travel with our RV. we don't really put in the 600 and 700 mile towing days. So I think the range of Cybertruck is excellent. Elon Musk has also said that there may be a solar roof and solar tonneau cover for the truck, which would capture energy from the sun and recharge your battery, in theory, when you just have it parked outside or traveling down the highway. So I think if you're interested in off-the-grid camping, Cybertruck is a really unique opportunity. Pretty much every Tesla you buy these days has the self-driving feature they call Autopilot. It's not completely self-driving in that you're not handing over full control to the vehicle. They want a human being to be in the driver's seat, but I think having Autopilot would be a great advantage. I also will predict that somebody at Tesla is going to program Cybertruck to back up and position itself beneath the trailer ball of a trailer. And I could foresee this being a firmware update to Cybertruck. Not only do I personally like the look of Cybertruck, I think it'll be a lot of fun to drive. It will accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in, I believe, 2.9 seconds. It's faster than most Porsches. And now, drum roll please, do I like Cybertruck enough to put my money where my mouth is and place down a pre-order to make the next Seymour on Long Long Honeymoon an all-electric Cybertruck? The answer is yes. I'm at least plunking down $100 to pre-order Cybertruck. Now, there are some questions I have to ask. One would be recharging the battery realistically when you're towing around the country. I mean, for us, even though we don't tow typically more than 300 miles a day, we do often tow multiple days in a row. For example, we might travel from the southeast all the way to Montana over the course of 3 or 4 days. But every day we would be driving 200 or 300 miles at least. How many charge stations are there out there? How long does it take to recharge the battery realistically? So I tend to think the number one concern with Cybertruck will be recharging that battery. The other lingering concern I have about Cybertruck is not so much about pulling power, it's about stopping power. Something I have really appreciated about our old-fashioned diesel 3/4 ton pickup truck is towing through the mountains out west. We've managed to tackle some of the toughest mountain passes towing our pretty heavy Airstream Classic using that 3/4 ton pickup truck. Just the mass alone of the truck handles towing so well. I've never felt that our trailer was too much for our truck. Ideally, I would love to be able to hitch up our rig and take it out for a weekend with Cybertruck just to know that it's going to work. You know, my concern would be that we get something that maybe can pull our trailer, but isn't so great at handling our trailer, especially coming down those steep mountain grades. I want to throw this out to you. What do you think about Cybertruck? Do you think it's the ugliest vehicle you've ever seen, or do you think it's super cool and you're interested also in getting one yourself? Post a comment, let us know, and if you work for Tesla, drop me a line. I would love to work out something with you guys. Maybe we borrow a pre-production Cybertruck and take it out on a camping trip. I think that would be super cool. As always, thank you guys for the great questions. Thanks for tuning in. This is Long Long Honeymoon. If you're new here, please subscribe. Our subscription numbers have been doing some funky math lately and kind of fluctuating. We don't know what's happening, but some people have told us they've been getting unsubscribed from our channel mysteriously. So please subscribe, and if you've already subscribed, please make sure you're still subscribed. Thanks, guys. Until next time, lo lo ho.